So looking at the pattern, you need to determine how long your elastic needs to be cut. It needs to be a 1.5 inch wide elastic times the length that you needed based on your high hip measurements. So you can look at the size that you cut out up here and compare that to the number here. You may need to adjust the number slightly depending on your measurements, so it should go off your high hip measurements. So I'm actually going to cut out my piece between a small and a medium, so small's 28, medium's 30. I'm going to cut out a 29-inch piece, and it is recommended to exercise your elastic before cutting it. So basically what that means is that you'll just take your elastic and just start stretching it out a little bit, kind of working it out, getting it a little bit stretchy before you actually cut it. In my class, I'll just ask that you lay out a yardstick and lay your elastic right next to the yardstick, and then just cut on the line where you are supposed to be, and then make sure to put back the extra piece of elastic where the elastic goes in class. All right, you're gonna take your two ends of elastic and make sure that it doesn't twist anywhere, and you're just gonna butt them together. You're not overlapping them, you're not crossing them over. I'm just gonna use a single pin to just slightly hold them together. I don't even really need this, but we want them to be butt together end to end like that. And then I'm gonna take them over to the machine and use a large zigzag to zigzag across to secure them together. So we're gonna turn our machine to a 5. I'm gonna increase the stitch length to a 3 and the stitch width to a 5. So that gives me a nice big zigzag. I'm gonna lower my needle. That was on the right-hand side of the elastic. The needle then jumps over to the left. That's what you want to have happen. You want it to go right, left, jump back and forth across both sides of the elastic ends. Okay, now I'm gonna hit the reverse button, and I'm just gonna go straight back across. And now I've taken my finger off reverse. I'm gonna go forward again, back and forth. I no longer need my pin. I'm just gonna take it out. Okay, I've gone all the way across again. Now I'm gonna reverse back across, straight across again, and I'm gonna reverse one more time. Okay, now I'm gonna pull this out of here, and we're gonna make sure that it's secured, those two ends together. So it's not very pretty, but when I pull on it, see how there's a little snag? So I need to get further in on this side. So I'm gonna go back, and you need to test this out on your own. Okay, so now when I pull it, I still have a little pull over here on these ends, but the middle is completely secure. So I can go back and just do another zigzag on the ends if I want to. I think we're actually gonna be okay. It's not pulling it all in the middle.